with Angus McStone.
Hi, and welcome to On the Button with me, Angus McStone. Today, I'm interviewing a very special friend of mine, John Morris. Welcome, John.
Thanks, Angus.
Now, we'll get to the nitty-gritty. You started as skip of Team Canada a wee while ago, and that didn't go so well. I have a big question for you. If you had to skip something, what would it be? Practice, the gym, or going out with your friends?
Practice. Yeah.
Right. I'll have a word with his coach in a wee minute. Now, you're a bachelor. Have you never found your own Druina? Or is that bachelor life just full of excitement these days?
Well, I don't know if there's too many Druhinas in Canada, but yeah, it's curling when you're on the road all the time. It's tough to have a full a relationship. So you need a gal that's very independent, and I like to do I like to work a lot. I like to be in the outdoors a lot, and probably be a pretty tough guy to date. So I just haven't found that Druhina yet, but I'm still looking, and maybe this year's the year.
Well, you're a handsome chap, but you've got no paunch like me, and well, you're quite lacking in the beard department. Do you ever find that you often dream of having a paunch and a beard?
Well, back in the day when I used to curl and when fitness wasn't as important, I was working on a punch, and I had a beard going pretty good. But curling's changed a bit, and you got to be fit to be curling. But I think as soon as I'm done curling, Angus, I think I'll probably start working on that punch.
That sounds like a plan to me.
Sounds good.
Now, in Scotland, we have Highlands and not so Highlands.
Okay.
What's the favourite part of Canada for you?
Well, I would say I got three favorite parts of Canada. One is Victoria, the West Coast, best fishing, and really just a great people out there. And the other is the opposite coast on the East Coast is magnificent as well, Halifax, and great seafood and friendliest people on earth are out there. But I'd have to say my favorite place in Canada is the mountains and Alberta, just because I love the outdoors, I love wildlife, and that's probably the mecca for it in Canada.
So basically the whole of Canada's brilliant.
Pretty much it is, yeah, we're lucky.
That's a very diplomatic answer. Now, mixed doubles is becoming a bit more prominent in the sport. And you recently teamed up with Rachel Homan from Team Homan. How is it pairing up with someone from the opposite sex? Does that change your game at all?
I've always played with guys most of my life, so we're pretty cut and dry, black and white. If there's something on your mind, you sort of let each other know. But when you're playing with women, it's a different story. So I've had to really adapt sort of my communication a little bit. But it's been great. Rachel's from Ottawa. We got a great connection. My dad coached Rachel and coached myself, and we had a great time, and mixed doubles is here to stay, and I love it.
That's great. Now, if there's one piece of advice you could give to an up-and-coming curler, either someone who's new to the sport or someone who is thinking about starting, what would that be?
I think it's vital that you take your lumps, and for me it was really tough to get through university and still continue curling at a high level because you have school and it can be pretty expensive. And so if you take your lumps and you really stay motivated to realize that you're not going to win right away outside of juniors, and when you get into men's and women's that you're going to lose a few games, but you need to do that in order to develop. I find that once you can get through that first initial 2 or 3 year stage, you look at the teams like Botcher and Mike McEwen, where they took some lumps early in their career growing up, and now they're starting to really make some waves in men's curling. And I think that a lot of juniors really think they have to win now, but if they can be patient, then it's going to come.
So patience and practice.
Hard work, you betcha.
Great. Well, it's been wonderful talking to you today, John.
Thanks, Angus.
And that was another segment of On the Button.